Hello dudes and lady dudes, John here with a quick little spiel, little rant that he has today. Oh, things have just been kind of building up. You see so much things in the media, and this is kind of the reason why I decided to start YouTube, is because I just couldn't hold it in inside. I needed to rant out. And when I lived with my brother, I used to rant at him, and he would laugh, and he was like, "You should start a YouTube channel." I was like, and I was like, well, I need someone to rant at. So I'm ranting at you. Not about the Skittles one. 3 Skittles, 3 in a pack. You only need Skittles. I posted on Facebook what I thought about that and how misleading it is. Pretty much it's 3 Skittles in 1 pack, but there's thousands of packs. And that's how you kind of got to look at it. And we're shutting down all candy stores everywhere instead of just telling people don't eat Skittles. But no, people keep ragging on President Trump down in the U.S., which is funny because he's actually doing something, unlike a certain incompetent moron in chief up here. Prime moron. Oh, I got a good one about blocking that. And they're like, oh, they blocked the power, saying for that next 21 months that Trudeau can't be dictator. It's like, yeah, I'm glad. But that's how he's going to give aid to people. It's like, no. But no, not that. President Trump, for his inability to react in this crisis, blah, 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 blah. We'll set aside the fact that on January 7th, the House was told to put together a bill to help with this, all right? Of course, it's the impeachment time and that whole, am I going to turn it in? No. Am I going to turn it in? No. No. That was going on, but they were told it's the House's job to put forward a bill, and then the president's job, when it gets to him, he signs it. He can't just make laws up. That's not the president's job, all right? He did what he could. I control these offices. Those offices go do stuff. Congress, send me a bill. And they didn't until 2 weeks ago. So, if anything, the onus should fall on the House and, the leader of the House, the Speaker of the House. Who is that? Oh, we don't want to say bad things. And then when we see what they did with the stimulus package this week, Green New Deal or no Corona aid, that makes so much sense. But on January 20th, President Trump banned travel to China, where the coronavirus was. And for the next 2 months, the media was calling him a racist, overreacting racist. And probably other things, sexist. He was sexist for banning travel to China too. Probably a homophobe, transphobe, all the phobes. Woo! Maybe he's afraid of bats. What is that phobe? I don't know. Imagine if, for a second, if the media spent that, we'll say not quite 2 months, 6 weeks preparing people. There is a global pandemic coming. This is why Trump banned travel to China. This is what you should do. For one, don't go to China, all right? They had people, ban travel to China. They're still finding ways to go to China. And then, oh, look, it's in Italy. Don't go to Italy. It's now there. It's in France. Don't go to France. Maybe if the media was, even if they're not reinforcing, okay, we're not going to reinforce the travel ban because we want to hold on to Trump as racist for banning it. No, we are going to say, this is what you do. Go buy every paycheck. Go buy an extra this, an extra that, an extra that. Not all of it, just one. Alright? Make sure you're vulnerable, you're elderly, your compromised immune system people are taken care of. Alright? Coming up. Start planning out beforehand. If you spent 6 weeks preparing the American people, this panic wouldn't have happened. But no, they like the panic. It's great. That's why as soon as they're like, we can't pretend it's not a thing anymore. We can't just say, oh, Trump's a racist for banning travel. They still throw that jab in. You could read some of the comments in recent ones like, the travel ban isn't effective. Every other country did a travel ban, but somehow when Trump did it, it was racist. But we're not going to talk about that. He's still a boof. But right away to panic and a hysteria. It's like Trump told you January 20th, prepare for Corona. Here are preventative measures. And what did the media do? Trump's a racist, Trump's a racist. Oh my God, it's Corona! Everyone die and panic and buy all the toilet paper. And then we wonder why people are panicking. It's stupid. And yet somehow he gets blamed for it when he told you Americans 2 months ago, prepare for this. But no, you're too controlled by the media and people on social media and YouTube that this is a panic thing. And then they tell you to panic. Trump's trying to cause panic in January. In March, it's time to panic. It makes no sense. So, yeah, that's just my rant. And then, so I rant, I did funny faces, and that's how I think about it. January 20th is when the travel ban went into effect. Imagine, just imagine, if the media would treat Trump like they did Obama, when they gave Obama 10,000 people or so had died before he lifted a finger. Trump, before even the first, the first case, when the first case, January 20th, was the first case in the U.S. when he banned travel. Man, maybe it'd be a lot less panic and a lot less sick people. Also, like the whole flattening the curve thing. Why are people still getting sick? Like, stay home, blah, 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 blah. Maybe, let's use our think box. More people aren't getting infected, is that we're testing more. Take a look at that, alright? It's not that more people are getting infected because they're not listening to isolation rules. It's just we've gotten better at testing. We have more drive-through testing facilities. Now people who think they might, maybe, possibly, sort of have it are going to get tested. Oh yeah, you have it. You'll never actually get symptoms, but you have it. I could have corona right now, and if I don't have symptoms, I'll never say, oh, I have corona. But if I was panicking, I would go through a drive-through testing thing. Oh my gosh, I have corona. Now I'm going to panic. Panic and stress leads to a compromised immune system, more likely to get symptoms. Don't panic. If you don't have symptoms and you're not vulnerable, don't get tested. Stay home. Stay isolated. Because if you are infected without symptoms, you're now risking infecting others. That's the stupid thing. Just chill out. Watch a movie. Alright? Respond below. Like, share, subscribe. Tell John what you want him to rant about. Maybe I'll take a listen. I have no idea when I'm going to do my rants. Maybe just as they come to me. I was like building a schedule. I was like, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Tuesday and Thursdays I'll have the two videos. Kind of this is what we're doing. And then every other day there might be a rant. Just listen. Probably not on the weekends though. John does other things on the weekend, like work. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. If you don't like, leave in a comment how many homeless people you fed to spite me. Thanks for watching. Check out the merch. Have a good day. And don't panic.